Well, welcome back to Overbury Farms. It's Friday the 23rd of August and it's day 15 of the harvest log. And we're going again, no, day 16. I'm even losing track of how many days we've been going now. It's just approaching the bank holiday weekend. The weather forecast, little pheasant there. That's a little wild one. And there's another one over there, cockbird. So we're up on the hill, right up on the top of the hill. For those of you that know the area, the stone tower is up there, the Iron Age hill fort. And we're combining tipple spring barley. And this is a field called Evesham Road. And this was wheat last year. And sorry, I'm just adjusting the header height here, just going down a bit of a bank. I used to think some of this field was really, really steep. Until I went to Idaho. Crikey, must be getting tired. On my Nuffield trip with a farmer over there called Robert Blair, who is the unmanned farmer, because he does a lot of UAV, unmanned aerial vehicles, crop monitoring, I guess, that way. And they farm some really, really steep slopes there. So. This is nothing really in comparison. I mean, they're almost dangerous over there. So this is Evesham Road. It's tipple. This field was actually direct drilled straight into. It was wheat stubble that we sprinkled some stubble turnip seeds into, and they didn't actually come to too much. The slugs had a good go at them. As was the case pretty much last year, so that was a bit disappointing. But yeah, so tipple direct drilled straight into the wheat, and this is the yield map. Everything yellow is over 7 tonnes a hectare. So that's I missed my slot there. So that's actually quite good. Right then, hang on a minute. We'll get it going again in a minute. So you can see those orange areas, that's where the yield is a little bit less, and that's due to soil type. It's got some really stony areas here. And also when we direct drilled it, there were a few patches of straw where the barley actually sat for a bit too long before it sort of emerged really. There was a bit of slug activity as well in those areas, a little patch there, look, as well. So on the whole, the field's doing quite well considering. And also how cold it was. We planted this on about the 2nd of March before I went over to Canada, and basically 3 weeks later the seeds had only just germinated, so it was a real struggle for this crop to get established and get away this spring. So all things considered, it's actually not a bad field. We're going along at about 30 tonnes an hour. On the whole, yeah, pretty pleased. Wasn't expecting to be doing too much combining at this time of day. It's 3:10 in the afternoon. The forecast was pretty horrendous for today, and I think looking round and about, there's very little blue sky. Listening to the test match, there's Greg Corn carting, listening to the test match on TMS, and they're basking in sunshine over there, which we certainly haven't got over here. So this is all the barley we've still got to cut. Few days on it, probably day and a half, 2 days probably cutting barley, so let's hope we can get that wrapped up over this bank holiday weekend.